to medicine, medicine immigration.
Abusia manage me ahosepe and then so abraso say you sign any share award the community and the law. So the community and the law a program between 4 and 6 p.m. UK time your day abra war your UK hey and che and a breacher a boy no a year or hima ako akra. We lost the Queen of England. We lost the Queen of the United Kingdom and Northern Ireland. And as tradition demands, we have King Charles III, who has succeeded his mum. And we'll pay tribute to the late Queen and pay homage to the new King. And we have a very interesting question to ask the lawyers, and definitely they're going to give us answers. What does the law say about the Home Office refusing your leave application without good reason? Now, saying application ekokotoha eche. Everybody no na fe yase yamfa amount. Then ti yamfa amount no a reason no be ana ento asumu. Ade a pese yehwe senior esi etie. Eno nti lawyer Charles Asmah will be a resource person from BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, the senior partner Uncle Ben celebrating 30 years in the industry on broking service and commitment to the community. Enti afe di anime inyina ye celebrity Uncle Ben for 30 years of service. And inti, Momodia says, you pick up the link, share it, and spread it around the Kachubi. Say we are live. We're live on BWTV, BW Radio, and I think so BWF Solicitors, Facebook, and YouTube, and I think all the social media platforms. Inti, Uba, subscribe, like the page, share. Na obi so kan was say woso na fama obi na on hunu say BWF Solicitors lawyers no aba na yedi the community and the law Edinburgh. If I'm a reku frimpon, the community and the law is next. I was here, Memoache, Moaquaba, Memoaha, Memoaquaba, Memoaju, Memoaquaba. Baby, I will be waba the community and the law. So, a age media, ye day, Emremu, and Como, Ebro, a war UK. Now, what mu yante asempa, Queen Elizabeth II, a free emu. Odi adie a war UK and Ireland for 70 years. She was 96. Sabri. Senior and share any amamre esitiano. Mwafi yidin bes sima na yemfa and honor her memory. The Queen. May the soul of a queen rest in perfect peace. And all hail the King, King Charles III. Abusia, Bijina we so na masan ama akwa babio ade eba yenjumedie eye the community and the law so na me kanfo ade amount se efi sabre kopem se no nsia ebebo ewo UK ha no ye de dwumedie yi ebrewo a ye be didi nkomo bebre eninti se obaso na wo ye concern bi wo comment bi na opese wo share obetimi ene yen ahye ewo ye numbers ade ebeto edwano eso eye 0739920848 announce say obe send a text 0795042278. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the community and the law. BWF Solicitors and AD and I say what tie chima your day ebro and until my resource persons or my platform any opportunity say your day ebro 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so I was Seven Sisters North London where you Monday to Friday every anopa 9:30 kopim and 6 o'clock. Over for 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and now on emergency numbers no 077 127 61884 077 127 61884 yet one cry.
Yeah, fair ma ye wo London. Ya gia basobodie bebre. Ne ya redare ewo mranse mu. Eye legal services, be to say family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWF die, yen solicitors edi enijie ene twitwaje wo na ye bo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi ti se child care eye abofrahwe mu awarja ye ho twuma mentwe ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Yen child care any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe nia ya wo brei mu enu nti ne yeto ye mbo ase ma wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Ayobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerese eba no se ye gina wachi etwitwaje ewo family any matrimonial cases ho a unni haw kra. Upe advice ewo immigration sensem ho. Wo BWF Solicitors die ye immigration team no abredare ewo general immigration ho semsem kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho totoye, any entry clearance visas, family visas, ni appeals. Yen senior partner eye member na wasagina tum ewo Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti se taiwachi a wunni haw kra. Ye bie an office free juada ekosi fiada anopa non krompe mu ekosi enumre nunsia eye 9:30 am kosi 6 pm ena memene danso eye appointment nkoa free anopa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 eye 10 am kosi 4 pm. Yewo 4th floor ewo Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sawun 93 Seven Sisters Underground nswa eye kwantie bi. Yen senior partner Bernardo Wusu san ye barrister ya gina tumu na oye Ghana Bar Association member ena wasan gina se mranimfo ewo court cases ya efa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebre efa Ghanaian law ho yi na osan yo bia otai kasa ewo radio any TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
BWF Solicitors and Yato and Krano, GDS, Brandon Crane Coswo, no, you were doing the needful, sir. Uber share link no, na Ubia and Sa can be. Now, and so many interesting things are going on. In the past few days, in fact, within the week, you know, so many very interesting and significant events across the UK. The kai na otwe no and ohima wenyan baby kro or the new prime minister Mame Strauss the AC akonya so na form a cabinet. na ɔma ne ho kwan sɛ ɔmfɔme n'aban 48 hours ɛna ɔhema ɛdan n'ani ɛde hwɛ ɛdan no firi ateasefoɔ asase soɔ ɛno ɛfiri hɔ no ɛnura ɛna abusua no ɛfiri ɛyɛ Balmoral Castle ɛwɔ Scotland ɛbaa London na afei ɔde Prince Charles sɛdeɛ na yɛnim no wabɛyɛ ne King Charles III wɔde no asi soɔ anɔpɛ yi sɛnea nhyɛ ne amammerɛ teɛ no waba amanneɛ wɔ London kurom ha nyinaa ɛkyena wɔkɔtoa so ɛwɔ Scotland within the next few days no wɔbɛkɔ Scotland wɔbɛkɔ Wales na afei wɔabobɔ amanneɛ sɛ abusuafo yi ɔman me yɛnya ɔhene foforɔ ɛfiri sɛ aberewa ɛkɔ akura sɛnea amammerɛ ɛsi ɛteɛ no na afei nhyehyɛ ɛbɛba abɛtɔ dwa sɛ kwan wɔbɛfa so ayɛ ɔhema ayie mebɔ amanneɛ because we as a community were also concerned because yɛn nyinaa ɛna mmara ɛne nhyehyɛ a ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛfa yɛn ho ɛno nti sɛ yɛaba the community and the law mu a na yɛkyerɛw sɛnea nhyehyɛ no ɛsi teɛ na watumi ehunu ate aseɛ abusua ɛnɛ nso so yɛde yɛn nkɔmmɔ no ɛreba no na yɛbɔ amanneɛ sɛ BWF Solicitors wonja yi mukra sɛnea ɛteɛ no duru ebere bia na ansa na wɔtwe bia na wɔman yi bibia yɛde esua adeɛ na ansa na mɛkɔ saa adesua no so no ma menkae wɔ sɛ ɛnɛ anwummere ɛwɔ Dominion Center mo a mowɔ North London Wood Green ɛhɔ ɛna the iconic Miss Ghana UK pageant no ɛkɔ soɔ na BWF Solicitors any BWTV BW Radio we are associated with this event nti anwummere yɛfiri ha na yɛnyinaa yɛkɔ na yɛakɔyi the worthy woman ambassador obedi yɛnim na afei wakari Ghana flag no ɛde akɔ animu ɛde amame kai wo sɛ BWF Solicitors is a sponsor of the event and afei nso so BW Radio is a sponsor of the event. Tisha no susa mame na afei ebre no dura yenyina yanko. Yemfa ye nugget no emre na yenhwe de mpanimfo ede emaye. We say employees are protected from discrimination in the workplace based on religious affiliation and philosophical beliefs. You are protected from religious discrimination in your workplace, and this means that you are protected whatever your religion or belief. You are protected whatever your employer's religion or belief. You are protected when you are already working for your employer, and you are protected whether you are applying for a job. We Ukoyi Free Equality Act of 2010. Your case be senior lawyer for no there be two emra no actually no Raman Sethi versus Elements Personal Services of 2019. Now and also me jina na afi me na mama mo nyina mo hu se ene ye nua pani ye brother ye uncle ye lawyer Charles Asmah ewa lawyer Charles Asmah aba be kan yen sa ɔne yɛn ɛba abɛtwetwe nkɔmmɔ na afei wakyerɛ yɛn sɛnea nneɛma ɛsi bɛkorɔ ɛwɔ mmara no mu ɛno nti hyɛ no nso na twɛn me saa meba na afei yɛde nkɔmmɔ no aba abɛhyehyɛ so na menya da na de sɛ deɛ ɛne na me sa na mema no akɔ aba na yɛmfa yɛn nkɔmmɔ no so agyal ankedos akɔ aba na po mu nyame adom yɛgu so na ɔtwi na agya yehu amamre efe etia kama yem kosai bre tintini ade bia and so a very sober moment and week for us or him ma every more shishani ade koso enyina we mourning the queen nti ja bia wa no na mo so adwuma mu tesai me adom se na boss no
this week you know I am a pen oye and na share but one thing I may see fee from her member and then when she share me say when she should be to her.
That's right.
Yeah, fair. And you giddy and you waste of time and yes, you can say. Uko say sikana why they akoboka hunu the committee be
na very interesting nkomo bi a obi enemy di no say mon kanche UK for say aye no mon fama ye ne enye na ye ne be hunu ye ya fe ne ye bete committee na yakopɛ ho ntoma atwa ye twa ntoma no ewie a ye di na wocheda ye di 40 days ye di 40 days ye afe ne ye be panipa ye de ne be si akonwa so na we aye ne fefe titia say afe ne ye kotwema nso ye kubisa abrewa say hwan ne ye mfa ne nsi so because aduru kwasi mensa so kwasi mensa nya kwasi mensa akodi bone bi ntia ye say We a year no cry almost 10 days.
10 days.
Yes, you are here. Any econo.
Suadeɛ wɔ mu bebree. Suadeɛ wɔ mu.
And I more lawyer for crime more. I'm not paying a mention. I'm a dream. Say, constitution na a what UK had no. A chess or he might a woman can say. You don't have for a see. Nymphony at the castle. Ne symbols at the name of Bebre so. Inti wo hina wabano. Untimi and cassette. Yem family DMC super coupe transition period until was all now call ye kind running in a we Matthias we no assign. Let us say continuity no. It's so beautiful.
So beautiful. And you see, I think the beauty of it is say nipa no ya aware say a bit ba sa asudi we about so to prepare no dada. So now share next in line to the throne our hobby. And the king SC so assign say wajatum William Ejina observe tebedu no so
no onim de ho ye
and yet be beaten and this is the beauty of the constitution of the British of Great Britain, written and unwritten aspects. Now that part is very, very crucial. To show all the prime ministers alive, everybody was there to witness this moment.
And you know, Mama for a chair and a fee, you super.
Yo, viewers and listeners, and then so Chia Obibiara, Sewenyam Reina, and the Proclamation Saturday, Wenyam Ray for Community and the Law Program. And then so you see idea. Tiama wakwaba. They are say Uncle Ben of BWF Solicitors continue to celebrate 30 years of legal practice. And ti Brene Swan Baba Kaye and no and no a celebrity equity year.
Yeah, I was senior a lawyer cano in celebrations no coso anti shanosusa amai na fe a breno na if we demand anything of you na wabomoding aboying na fe your celebrity our founder our leader cornerstone and everything mama beka ye hono so that was say Tilly oha Tilly o say hello lovely family sanso so and ye war Barnabas or Dami o share Barnabas o share free if you could let us know, that would be brilliant. Sandra Fraser, also so oha. Thank you very much, Sandra. Good afternoon to you. I would say young court na fi negative na mema lawyer and nadarama omomodia na onchemu emfa emayen. Employees are protected from discrimination in the workplace based on religious affiliation and philosophical beliefs. You are protected from religious discrimination in your workplace and what your religion or belief is, and what your employer's religion or belief is, and whether you are already working for your employer or you are applying for a job. A case be a PA, but lawyer for Heidi. Now maybe that lawyer Charles Asmah. No, actually, my lawyer.
So today we are looking at the Equality Act 2010. We're also looking at case law, and at the same time we are looking at Employment Rights Act 1996. Now, we'll share especially section 19.1 of the Equality Act 2010, or you should phrase B, as a provision criteria or practice.
Okay.
And to say we are a juma rule. Now, the in your maybe best show policy mu. Next time, your man could see would be the right to quine under the Equality Act noir. So, in your man, so one year careful na a creative problem, amau, and your friend discrimination.
Okay.
Discrimination in as much as the Equality Act 2010 is also within the Employment Rights Act 1996. I want you careful, but we bet me the work of court. We see you under Equality Act 2010 for protected characteristics infringement. There's a protected characteristic being religion, sexual orientation, sex, gender, age, and then the pregnancy na eka ho bi. Nti se one ye careful na say who infringe upon any of these protected characteristics no, then the person will say we break you with duty under the law on discrimination. Nti say you share sa nugget here about this week here. Or say sign your main to religion no. As I say employers careful. Which may have can say a religious discrimination. Now, quite ben so na to make creative discrimination. Bia why BWF no policy. And I say rules and regulations, employee handbook or code of conduct. Na enumu no wodi nyoma bia kwahyehyem no provision criteria or practice within the workplace. PCP. The PCP and one year careful about to create infringement on equality rights. I protected characteristics. No. And I don't know, you have to make sure says that PCP no is defined clearly.
Okay.
It is not generalized or widened.
Okay.
And that definition also should not be anything just to please yourself as an employer. Purely on health and safety grounds.
Okay.
So health and safety grounds today, the more or less, you have a duty and therefore you need that provision to be able to meet that duty. But if you generalize and you are just putting it there to ward people off there, then people will see you for discrimination.
Okay.
And therefore, under the provision, especially the case law, what they buy, the case of Rama, no. Abakacho say would this provision eba o ndi as an employer. Now it's so wide there. Somebody will look at it and interpret it, say it's a direct or indirect discrimination.
Okay.
So that is care, as I say, then you take it as employers. And employees, so you be say anything an employer no baka say yen this so the Kodiano, as I say, we say, is it infringing on our employment right or not?
Okay. Now, so we share senior nagati etia or say emfaho nipa wafa wejuma no ono ne religion anani belief. Emfaho say afina wo apply for job no. Say wo apply for job. Na say yebisa wo say religious and also religion day. What's the more option? Several others, Black African, whatever, Christian, Muslim, ni idea. Say emfa say ye baby and I say the woman no. Emfa and I say nya no so ye bigina ma wadwuma. Why do they ask those questions?
All right, so under the Equality Act, there is provision for equal opportunity. Equal opportunity means that everybody, regardless of their religion, sexual orientation, or belief, should be given opportunity in terms of employment rights or employment opportunities. So imagine, say, verify and I say, vet how many opportunities the way create amount of work. You need to have a trail of such opportunities.
Okay.
And therefore, say, you pay Juma and I say, a fill form, and they will ask us, even our racial background in our day now, omubisa. They want to know how many people are from ethnic minority background and how many people are from other background. And they use it as a test case. Say, we are equal opportunity employers, and therefore we give opportunity to everybody. And again, the regulator will will check to see how many opportunities have you created to the extent that you do not discriminate against other backgrounds. How many of your staff are women? How many of your senior staff are women? How many of them are from ethnic minority background? And so on and so forth.
Okay.
So employers are compelled to do that. And to prove that they have followed through, they have to have this to show. So call it an audit record.
And this audit record fine. So you be some noa. Can it go against me?
So it's your duty to ensure that you are creating equal opportunity. So how do you show that you have? Either the employer, the regulator will come and inspect physically, or you have something to show them. So how do you prove that you are following and you are not discriminating against? So even your interview record or recruitment and selection policy and paperwork, you should have evidence to show that you have created opportunity. Creating opportunity doesn't mean that you do not consider skill set But what it means is that give everybody opportunity. But as part of the selection process, those without the skill set will not be selected. But then they were given opportunity to attend, including people with disability.
Okay.
So what we are saying is that whether the person is already employed or to be employed, and not just a potential employee. So whether employed or potential, you have to ensure that you do not discriminate against them. So if at interview they ask you, for example, why do you have this particular trait? Now, as a result of that question, you are not offered the job there, then that's discrimination.
Okay.
Because it's clear that you were not given the opportunity as a potential employee because of that particular thing. So that is what we all have to be mindful of, and it is within the law.
Within the law, and I was bear in mind. I don't think me patrol say what for be a juma, for be a juma, and now say na saying roots ne opportunities aba e be kwan ema ye fa nkrofo adwuma no. E wo say ye hye saa ne me nyina enso say obi ba na sa wo be fa na adwuma enya afi na ba ye say sebe wo ye esomwe ni ana sa wo firi ha ana ade nti memfa wo adwuma ana sa wo koye bibi ama ho akoda di say wo discriminate against obi no e betimi aye bibi e betia wo ewo emra nti hye no so sa efa man na we unya we courtesy BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors medical bow amane no 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so Seven Sisters, North London, Oberfrey 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 and I say 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Wumpini Adam, yes, I've seen you. Thank you very much. Good evening, BWF Solicitors and your Wokano. Wumpini Yame Enshao. Tilly, also Mehuse Woody, class prefect Jumano Pa. But class prefect Nanka Sanso Ewaha and Nanajimai Waha. Sanson Yawa Ejiwa Nanajimai. Good evening, everyone. Pacho Obaswa no Amiatu Kani Huse also Hona a board register na Yafro. Sandra, thank you very much for that useful information. So what question be or concern be I'll to me at the Ato platform and so obe send a text na ako 07950422780 and I say yeah Matt Brett set fra obe frame was 07399208468 na woni yen aba betwetwen komo se me di kan bo wa mane no ene ye wo lawyer Charles Asmah e wo yen chen a obo yen ama ye den komo no e de abrowo na den na ye di ho komo de ye bisa ene se Home Office biana wode wo application akwa akoto won anim na application no acha kra na emma obaya yesi a refuse reason ben ye dey refuse e no kra no sebe twetwe aso entaso mu papa seba na sa eden na emra no eka ewo ho. That's what we've put to you, and it says, what does the law say about the Home Office refusing your leave application without good reason? So there could be a reason, but it may not be good. Good to Emrano, good to Wo, and now say good to the Home Office. Lawyer Charles Asmah.
Thank you very much. And then we share Emrano and ne nyoma ya fikesim for a country and say you refuse and injina so no a omode refuse and we na wa read the idea was think of nka omutumi ye hu bribia na based on the situation.
Okay.
And ye bibia na SSA set in stone reason.
Okay.
A bioma a common sense. As omutumi consider. Na ye can say nti nyoma ben na ebetumi abemu a ebeka say omu reason we dey good enough. Because you show more na omu kan dey na kire say den kra na metumi
ayafa. Okay.
Na we know ye share bibia emra no eka.
Okay.
Nti say ye boy ye trimu kaka
na aka. Okay.
Na ye kan say as I say in omu kan no eto assume. na na also wo ka akyerɛ wɔn no sɛ wɔn gyina so mfa adeɛ no ma wɔn nso ɛtɔ asum even though we meet criteria no and I say we meet criteria no there is something extra as I say wɔn consider na wɔn de adeɛ no ɛma wo anampo sɛ so wɔn refuse na ɛkɔ court a wobɛtumi raise saa point na ɛwɔ court akyerɛ judge sɛ wei enti na meme susun sɛ nka sɛ wɔn de adeɛ yɛ dɛn na wɔn nhwɛ tintina say this or that.
Okay.
Nti wohwɛ mu a adenti na obi a ɔyɛ application for 2.5. Na saa nimpa wei ne ɔwa ne sɛ we prove sɛ ne ba anasa ne yere a ne partner ogina ne so anasa ne maame a ogina ne so anasa ne parent ogina ne so no apart from that oni bibia biom na yɛde ade na ama no. Na obi nso a wenye ni nyina but ka ba ko pɛ na bi a wenya nso yɛ sɛ yɛmfa ama no nyoma bɛn na yɛde toto ho a obi a woni no yɛde ma no na obi a ɔwɔ no so no yɛmfa
ama no. Okay, into some my application me say me ba join me partner na say me kunu me yere me show evidence say yan warrior no subsisting sikasem criteria metimi meet. Now for some reason, omo amfa amamia. Lawyer, criteria no wo. Reason ben pie no betimi aka say there be a day way because of XYZ into here farmer. Some reasons are omo de mind if you say go dey be there.
Yo, enti sometimes ya wo be kan no na omo adane no ma ka say wo kan we ba yen yesusu say sa dey we no enya problem bia sa. Enti yamfa ne say omo aka akyerɛ ebi a waka sɛ me yamfa mami a na ekoba sɛ me kɔ me krom a ma brabɔ no ɛbɛyɛ bɛsa empo owuo betumi ayɛ dɛn abafa me entem na omo ababa ka akyerɛ sɛ yenim saa deɛ nanso obetumi atoa abrabɔ no so ɛwɔ hɔ.
Okay.
Enti saa give and take no na ye bi say ye ho say ne omo ka no is it reasonable enough?
Okay.
Is it a reasonable excuse? How magina so omo aka say dey be is it good enough reason? Nti ha na ye bi say ho say den na eye reasonable reason.
You tell me straight. Reasonable reason na ye reasonable to why? To home office for na to me.
When I your application, and I walk and say ninti omo farmer me. And I more can say, what can say, nanso, young farmer, into Quatua Brabon so, baby. Na ye can say, ni omo cano, a tasumuana compared to nyai, wo catch a one. When I will catch one day, a application of Sana Okaye. See, be a me ba, a be a me private life. And I say, there are insurmountable obstacles. Be a woman, ni moi. The one 5 day we are, Mamma Musumi, et tu se mon qua. So then I all where chairman, a bemineme, and I say, best say me. Then you raise all these points. And I say, Mamma qua me buying a home. No, my Baba culture say, what can say, O qua obey home in the for Banoko. That's no good reason enough to refuse. Say, what can you say? Some na me ba no kwa yen na betumi ato abrabɔ no so wɔ hɔ enti monko kɔ na fa wo ba no kwa yen fa ma wo ana sɛ kɔ na fa wo yere ana wo kunu di w'akyi na monko to abrabɔ no so ɛwɔ hɔ enti mumu decide how you want to spend your life ana sɛ akwala what na ha bɔ ne bra bebree na bra so sɛ yɛkɔyɛ application ama no na ɔmo ka sɛ all right akwala yen fa ma no santi after all, onyini ahi bia nti bonfa no nko to abrabɔ no so ɛwɔ baby. And now say bia yebeka say yemfa ma wo nti wo kɔ a use Facebook any WhatsApp any abɛfo enyo maybe na fell live life with your family member no a wuja no ha akɔ no. Are these good reasons? No. Are they reasonable? No.
Case work and no ashada.
So case worker no so e hu say won so omo ye nimpa. Entina sometimes when they get it wrong, we expect them to get it right all the time. But once they get it wrong, in the meantime, no, it is up to you to put them put to them say no na mo can entasum they will take you to court. But for and then we share say some of the reasons no mo start na ya na good enough for there and then your application then necessary you can wom na you tumi akona enough so that they will have no leeway to say because of this or that thing in fact they no emao
ebi wo ha it sounds reasonable to us but na nya no kre say Home Office for no would reason to suspect to say enya no kra. Don't they have the right to ask?
So okay say enya no kra. What you so moka say enya no kra. No mo can say we have reason to say enya no kra. Once I feel that then I adani. And the presumption and rebuttal of the presumption. Maybe a presumption is say and I say me can say nti one fa de na mamia say ne be
ebedi menya
say bio me ba and I say bio matena ha all my life and I say a quarter or third of my life I have a private life I for me family life I will say and even that you know say me we there are insurmountable obstacles ahead then you say no now what cannot no correct then you have to rebut those presumptions now me my day
okay.
Because I can say, so for me private life for and there when you article 8 home for so, yes, I net here. So for me family life for when you article 8 home and for so. Na se bibi da wenim a ye fa no insurmountable obstacle no so a. And no enye article 8 in for so, nembom common sense in for so. And the question is it reasonable for the caseworker to say, after all, baby, you to be woman ye? That is no good reason. Ignoring those obstacles. Imagine Obia na yaka equality wasem. Now wait, you see, or no, the right, you know, they say, okay, if you are not disabled, or Bible trainer, or be try, and I say, baby, too, or did them. Now, what in your all the challenges ahead. Is it reasonable to say uncle or reasonable to say ontena because of this? Obia we take it up and it's a way changing the sexual orientation. Now, wabadani or your bear man wabadani or bar and I say instead of sober worry or bear man or say the other not natural way no we take it what we call the exceptional way. Now we say now all can say me kwa because of senior ma changing me orientation into me come chrome one omunji sa de into me me ho betray me. Now say and there we don't care. Ho betray wo ho nchiri go. Those insurmountable obstacles no are there. So the point is that will it be reasonable for the caseworker to ignore these challenges, to refuse, or to consider these challenges and apply common sense approach to grant?
Now say case worker no yemfa say sexual orientation is a new phenomenon ba enti be na countries be na case worker no crime not be aware say baby and nipa so free air ban such is a problem enti o dwane sa persecution no supposed persecution no say one of the evidence is the name of the game. Say, me the evidence say na SCA president is being intino. Me na me feel me was a situation I could be discriminated against. Intina me dwania. We refuse me with that reason. Me conduct come correct but here would they accept it?
Senior Okano be a no nim. So you point it out to Nipano as part of your application.
Okay.
Internet, your application, would you be say, do you have additional information?
Okay.
Box no any work is for a good reason. A hana exceptional to application with the Ubeka. So that you can consider this other information. And I will buy your friend or cover letter.
Okay.
Yeah, they are too so come.
Trouble
better. We are not just ranting. We support with case law. In the case law, BT Senia and the case of NA Bangladesh and the Secretary of State 2021. A case they see Ekoba say Yenjina common sense soon refusing in pay, and now say Yenjina common sense will Emma in pay. Then the Eco PM1 say it is often reasonable based on certain extreme circumstances to grant the application without going through the checklist per se.
Say, me feel say any reasonable. Now me perceive me challenge here. What do I do?
Say, decision aba. Na say, nipa ne si de bia tina court ewo ho no.
Okay.
We be jana akotwa court. We be because I didn't know when you administrative review.
Can me baby business say I didn't mean court first, yeah.
Administrative review no and yet trial and error way ube use baako na anye year na wa ko use appeal there. You either go this way
or that way.
Into administrative review who call more nchen biom.
Say I didn't know my mistake
wrong. Embarrassing guys some of the money into me show me biom. Or if they come back to say no, and they way. Then the best place is your court. Court, no, it is not the personal or your mistake in your view, no, and obeshow. Name a neutral person, a friend or arbiter, and as a judge. Judge no share obia, Ethiopia, sometimes no crown who evidence who witness, which may be because they be amount.
Okay.
We administrative reviewer, young witness. We administrative reviewer, young Casa Kofa, be before for us, Ebra. Now, the coin and one over side, a baby, also my mistake. They give it to them again to look into. But what the court there, the law allows you to bring fresher evidence to support your case.
Obi the text here, but I was just looking at it here. Or say the Home Office and case workers are using these unreasonable excuses to make for the time and the delays that are in the system. A bit correct.
Well, I'm saying Nipano refer to say I didn't know acquire na decision embaye. No more culture say because of Ukraine, because of COVID, because of Russia. Thank God. On human new way to among chucha obi akwen mo because of we delay aba. The whole country most 10 days no BBI is over. So that would not be a good reason to delay. But I don't know a delay aspect no. But today we are talking about refusing unreasonably.
I say I think if I understand Nima Krona, we delay into a mark case no so now no more unreasonable excuse me.
As a
because we delay open in term we refuse to. Then the whole cycle begins.
Well, so on country because I need delay in my refusal.
Well, that's what the president is suspected anyway.
Careful consideration has been made. And blah 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 blah. No, I cannot come. But now you will say yes, the person is right to say yeah, delay no I would the pressure to no so crime bonity amount to amoboasi and consider peculiar circumstance. Even though that could be a reason because they do not write it obvious in the as part of the reasons in it. We cannot say or we take advantage of that to refuse. But point that you're making is that some make decision they have to be very, very careful.
Okay.
Because the nipa say based on the circumstances, some share no more the man. Now one farmer no over to me the wide akoninim. Employee 20 years.
Okay.
Now obia or very serious circumstances. Next one to me and train 20 years no be to me atono. Be may try 18 years, may try 17 years, may try 19 years. Can't you make an exception for the 1 year na akano based on a peculiar reason? Be a nipa way 2.5 no po bia mpo na when to me I enjoy ni na because of the situation we film. So why do you say train? I would do 20 years, you know? So once you put in the application with these extreme reasons, you know, that is where common sense comes in. Will it be reasonable to say no under the circumstance? Because every case is treated on its own merit, case by case. Into the fact say, say no interest say we used to no a but a would the say over pointing out, say in your view, no, because of these reasons, no, they should grant the application.
Right. I'm on for mommy questions. Miss Amao say, yeah, mommy, when I'm giving a reason and it's unreasonable, and together with my lawyers, we decide that we go for an appeal. Can't we sue for delayed time and waste of money?
Right. Now, so we court now we call Siki cost award under CPR 44. Civil procedure rules.
Okay.
44 no obeka say obi delay waste two time one na yame ya wadom na wudi nkunim a wombro no wosika of course sika we waste ni nyina no exercise dey ochiama but judge nso be say is there something that you should have done right that you didn't do, or is it also fair to say wudi nkunim so omonfa wosika nyina dey ema wo ana? So I don't know any argument I would put you forward before the judge. And so when you make a cost argument to the judge, say, and as a judge now be making better circumstances like I say, I will award or not award based on what you did.
Does that normally happen?
Award or not to award?
No, say people after say one winning appeal, no, of course, say award of a financial money.
So as part of who winning, can't some within that, you have time to make a representation to the judge. Judge, as part of the decision, you should consider awarding cost against the other party. Say, Kobase, Adeno, Yami, Edimawa.
We cry, I mean, Promasitra, Nadia, Mammy, I've been court fee near the.
May you be found with the run. But point are you making is say, will it be right to sue them for delay? But you see, delay, they will give you a reason. On my country, we have standard application at 6 months. We have premium application at 24 hours or 1 week. You have chosen standard application. And now, why try a then man or could be someone say, I don't know, nobody reason to I chabrel. You say, oh, court to cry no could raise or why, so much then or delay. On my country, no. Your cultural was said say. And even when you asked us why is it delayed, we told you the reason. So you cannot use this as whatever. So no cannot be, you can't sue because of that. But the point is that so when make a mistake, whether not consider the reasonableness of your claim, say because of private life or insurmountable obstacles or family life, they should give you they should grant your application. Now, or more a twisting, no more making the way or more pedia. A court your argument in say the refusal reasons are not reasonable enough. They are not good enough based on these factors.
Mami, Misa, way for statistics and beer, everyone for in their confidence. Young community no. Do people agree? Say lawyer for when ye appeal man because reason we are brain and Thomasum may me did yes say I was say the mama and no and a money I hear me application. Do people push for these appeals?
People do. Those who know. But the thing is that Senipa no nimno or seeki advice. And when a lawyer number culture say, all right, let's assess your case, the merit of your case. You have maybe 60% chance of success. You have maybe 80% or more than 50, so to speak. What we call realistic prospect of success.
Okay.
If there is realistic prospect there, why not go for it, regardless of the cost and time? But say assessment, now merit, show say you have less than 50%, of course, that is where you then say, so, okay, let's go and see whatever happens. These days, a lot of people are pushing for appeals, which is good. Because what we have concluded is that people now know statistically, so I didn't know farmer were what the court. Along the way, they will review their own position and withdraw if we are able to do whatever you have to do. So, example of Obia, ye refusal. Now, I can try to say, Ebia Ubano, Ujina and Sono, court, ma will contact right or order. Santi, Akolana Ujina and Sono, after all, we are parent dear.
But we need rights.
That is harsh. But legally, that's what they are saying. A checklist. Checklist say if you are making a direct access application based on your child, show say you have contact with the child. When you start Akolana could you be sim. Now we need contact. But then you push to let them know, say, the contact arrangement is still in place. Nti hano enye nimpa no a o refuse na wo kwa akokachire no wo court na judge no oye person human being like nyemi eni nyina no we look at the circumstances and say nimpa we ebia nienti a we nya right to have contact with the bano maybe because say we nya sikampo ankofa lawyer from the beginning.
Okay.
Santi omo echinchim nsa agene right e fini nsem. But has the person got the chance to obtain that right? Okay. Yeah, then we can consider that. Anampo said, "Nipe oyare." Na ne yare no enti ye ka tell say we need evidence e tell say we yare. But ebia nipa no on seek medical help because of their suru and say bibi fufu nti. Me ya hwehwe mu a ye hu say suru and say bibi fufu nti. And now seek medical help, but the help is already in place. Okay. That means I know or a yaribi. Then that would be a reasonable factor to grant the leave.
Okay.
In this case, some can say, oh, one for way, into amba. Yes. On the first hand, we are right. But on the other hand, some to mobile as no mubi Komu said, no, there's more to it than just what we are saying. Santi, let's reconsider. So when the judge makes you way now, like I said, even though Mranisi is saying on this occasion, me I made the minister.
So reasonable reasonable na manfo nya akokodro to challenge it no. What has always been the success rate? Say, you have granted the appellant, no?
More often than not, the appeal is allowed. Say, court appealer, the appeal is allowed. Because it could do what you have so much to even support that, including Crawford new situation, or more baby they are dancing say, Anna, etie, and we are witnesses to that. And as I was with the idea you have to make sure, say, yes, I would you call court, your application, you have to make sure, say, evidence are we here in your case, and your view, ebama who point, at to assume against caseworker, you have to make them available. You don't wait in a court to no work of father.
It was all here proactive.
You have to be proactive
from the beginning
because you are making an application supported by document. You have supporting documents. Okay. If you're supporting document in this way, you can just a mandatory document and optional document. The first one your optional doesn't mean that don't bring it if it will be in your favor. But if it's going to undermine your case, dear, obviously no.
You don't need to do that.
You don't need to.
Okay.
So these are the things. That is why it's always advisable to seek advice, especially where your thing is not straightforward.
Abusua safe and obekan ye ho a ye lawyer Charles Asmah boa yen ayi ensem no ano ye say emra no eka sen say home office the reason bia wo hwe pa hwetwe so nto asomu about your leave application what the amount emra no eka sen na say ye decide na ma what do we do? Obviously his advice say I would say we seek advice na fe or ye appeal against those decisions. Wo betimi asha say e wo text and WhatsApp message abre yen number de ye adwuma no 0739920848. We have a few of your comments around na me kwetri na me nkopeja ebi emfa amra sabri brewo yanim enunti me be ma lawyer ho kwan na fe wafa mo questions no mo concerns so ye be lines no so as well 07399208468 yewo ajewa makan wo de no thank you very much and so and yewo Frederick Kofipoku which schedule so Frederick Nyame Inshaw. Sani War Mami Efua says greetings to BWF Solicitors and all members on the platform. Thank you very much. Ebiu say Penifon so Joe so Mami Efua good evening. Thank you very much. Sanso so Penifon Aje Frederick Kofipoku so ya Joe so Mami Enche we say Irina. Good afternoon, Lawyer Charles and Mr. Frimpong. God bless you. God bless you too. Sanso and Sandra is doing, as usual, very well there. Good evening, Sandra. Nyame Insha. Belated happy birthday as well. Doris Kessie, hello family. Odia enono. Young call we so Mami Case is saying good afternoon, Request Lawyer Asmah. Please, what documents will I need if I want to apply for a fee waiver for a child who's lived in the UK for 10 years since birth and want to naturalize? Abofra, what's na 10 years? Person naturalizing, but application or year for naturalization, who's can onya until person apply for fee waiver. Does fee waiver cover this type of application? Na set sa quite best no be faso enya.
Yo, that's the mame. Near woman say nkwala de no and your friend registration no. Until your person register ne ba a penny adult is naturalization. Now kwala ya register ni can the parent afford? That's question number one. If they cannot afford, what is the evidence? And it's a ubisa who say minisika, then HS say unisika.
Okay.
Then what document do you have to provide to show say unisika before you consider the application itself? Nyakola na obisa no so betumi atua anasa ontumi ntua. Parent no ka say me ya de na ma me be me ntumi ntua because me be onye adwuma anyway. Santi mumwa me. You have to prove it.
Okay.
Say, a juma away no sika eba no eya he. What it na would be the nyina wia and then I would whatever expenses no wia e ka ahe. Na ne ebeka no ebetumi etua e ka no ana at the moment no the fee is £1,012.
Okay.
This are £1,012 imagine say nipa we or ni sika ne expenses ni nyina wia e ka £100. Then we are talking about at least 10 months. Maybe 10 months, is it reasonable to say save for 10 months as why your application? No.
You know, the fee waiver no kotuma na it makes sense.
It should be a reasonable reason to be granted because £100, how long will be save you? They say 100, yeah, then you are talking even more months to save up. So what do you need to show? Say, we see can you pay slips. So we hear Juma. So we hear Juma so na buying a boa na buying the boa. And na u bank statement no asika no ekomu.
Okay.
But because say a waiver, when na we see wuni sika, na we kwasre say yemfa enchawo. Santi baby a usika wo bia no, say
okoyipie.
Na you say ampa. Baby a usie usika nyina no, ye kwahwehwe ho nyina no, sika ni ho.
Okay.
What if Akwalani was savings? Can we say savings on your Akwalani sika? You're trying with the 18 years. You're that setting up. Santi.
And when you can't any registration.
Is that money not part of the family money? So that will not be reasonable justification. Say the fee waiver no way but so what day? Akwalani bank statement ba. Sa papa wo mu a papa ne de, sa mami wo ma mami ne de, obi a involved ne de aba. Na ehwehwe ni nyina hu say ni nyina 000 honest negative wa HSS can genuinely no
ebi ni ho
say bi ni ho a should we wait say akwala no ye panyin na ono a ye adwuma wa register no ho an say no in this case no case law can say as say yama ekwan na akwala no yetumi register no for free.
Okay,
that's the waiver. Into evidence a ye nwie be hia no evidence say we ye adwuma evidence say sika na eba no ene ne a we spend no ebi enka evidence say o bank statement ni na no balance a ewo mu enie and say ne eba mu enie evidence mpo say wo de ka wo baby a wogusu wutua evidence mpo say bailiffs and now say debt collectors and the letters bi a dey abrel a no so aye extra cost to you. Evidence say wakoje obi busi a wogusu kra wutua wuwieye bibi bia e ho a e support wo case say we sika wunya ene ne a wo spend no esua no difference no eye negative and say zero no fabra.
Okay,
they will use it to make a case say based on these reasons no as say akwala no you register no for free.
Okay. I'm say question we similar meaning say more throw from the same place a similar one about an brimpon and sa odi ewa and mami kin so a day a buy it. So if you're doing it from the same place, thank you very much, we've done that. Redeemer leaves. Interesting discussion for today, very useful. This is free legal education. Na in teams so a day about say please let's copy the link and share to our friends and loved ones. BWF Solicitors to the world. Raman and I say good evening everyone. And our face so yeah war gift to your child team so yeah what do you know there was one that I picked and put up here say anwa and a lawyer answer a day no and I been pon so the answer team I mean call in your Star Black. Could you please explain when Home Office says your application has not been straightforward? So how reasonable 70 no well application is straightforward.
Any different. Okay. Say can say bibi enye straightforward let's just say papa bi akoye dade akoka papa bi ema na akoye dede and we have to look at and trace the sound.
Okay.
Into omohwehwe ade no we say no there has been a trigger somewhere, then we have to sit down properly and look into the application. Could be said they are going to carry out investigation afa nipa no ho based on the history how we pick it up.
Okay.
And I say claims that we make it an application, they have to look into it properly. So instead of say 1 + 1 2, a caseworker do we have 1? Do we have plus? Do we have another one? And therefore the answer is 2. Granted, the caseworker is saying that the next one we can't see it properly. So we will need more time to look into it. In the Kobasa said we cannot make a decision now. We need more time to look into your application. And it could be any reason. So that is what it means.
Okay. But it still could be unreasonable.
Say, and you're straightforward. Well, what is good or reasonable? To say, Minia, why didn't I would buy no, a shame mono? I say, yet, embroider, to your bossy, a ye. And now see you keep quiet, then can be beyond trail. Then you are imagining, I then idea no a delay. So culture say complicated, so we have to take our time to look into it. The only thing I know stress and anxiety. What have they seen? But at least they've made you aware, say, so we're expecting in term one, you need more patience.
Okay.
In no, it would not be unreasonable for them to come and tell you said this. Internal Kobasa, what you are saying says 6 months no more responded to you no because of peculiar nature of application no, they may need more.
Okay.
This all control pap akomawo. The last time we were discussing about pre-action protocol, somebody will be court.
Yeah.
Then my baba catch us what the now with the buy no emu nda ho yi ti ya boa say ahwehwe mu a. Now what they make court what would the court tell you? The court will tell us, so why are you rushing here? So
okay. Yeah, you're for us. So Eddie Amapike, Eddie Abahouse. Good evening, Brakuku and Lawyer Charles. Mawari EU member since 2019. Me 5 years last year May. Yadinti me yejuma 2 hours now, and me you so say opposite ojai aware. How can this affect me?
I don't think so. The person because I was not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. And therefore, there should be good reasons for that contemplation of divorce. Say a idea. Obia to me and yahu bibia many ye nebusia funin to me settle there. Na separation aba. Send your boss no separation no could even be some mutifie back home.
Okay.
But monkasa. Mutifie back home obi ndi obi adwane. Ma worry. Then separation in the heart more or less. And the can say separation combat there. That could be one of your reasons I would so obani so by or any other reason but at this point no munja one die we are worried for but say ko basse or say one worry bill na court aja to me say our good dia then there's what we call intervening factor or reason right now we want no yehwemu a eso ai den ate but no interest say we need right no and what na yebeka just say Senyanka warren wa no. You want to rely on divorce certificate, or the ayam Sahara. I guess a retention, But you should have reason. I would be court. I will be good. Now at the same time, we be in a swa would be your application. The year say, I will not go then. I may yes, I will not go now. Go and padia. So when you're in a source, I will not go. Now what the aye burner swan, what the aye application say. Say na etie but say na akoba nti mpese mugina say na etie no so na mo grant eme I friend of retention.
Okay. Also ubetimi asende wo text na WhatsApp no ede abreye. Yen WhatsApp number no 07950422780 07950422780 and also ubefre 07399208468 07399208468 wo WhatsApp voice note no so yebetimi afa ede ama oberima it got frozen but we back with it until megidi say nyame adom enema ebetimi atoto ye I think it was frozen but na ekoye pa ade amai lawyer me misa question we say ya mame reason me feel say unreasonable me lawyer discuss it me what strong conviction but me need enough evidence to prove we say reasonable the man no unreasonable and also na me case no hopeless ana
the case be ani ho a hopeless. It might be say with chances no and slim. But no interest with case no hopeless. By the time I weigh your application, you told them something, and you had a conviction say you might have even supported that with evidence.
Okay,
that evidence is valid still. Say a court and even between that time no weigh your application no up to time no court no crano. We need even better evidence or further evidence, which means they account. Imagine be a time or an application or say, maximum 20 years. Na mini because the mini in your man and business in your man who me deem na DNT. It was your 4 name for and I then aging mummy say, Sampa, my bar no 20 years in here. And as far as they know, on Kofi,
okay.
Who knows whether my Kofi and I said in Kofi? What do you think? Seminike, home office near some. Now, me catch yourself, me cousin in Kofi that. Why now? Obey to me, I confirm Mr. Makofi and I said in Kofi. Hey, home office.
Home office what?
Because I'm not more
records. That's right.
then they will put me to me say no wait let's say who could fear as a way then waba na say bibia ni ho dia then even though me kon na me ni bibia per se no ankrofo testimonies na me gina so no omangasa no kra no enni nyina so bi a kire say ne America no enye no kre kon America no say me buy me nko fie yes me ni bank account yes me nye ejuma yes because of the binti document kra me nim how to even keep them te buy ya na my them atwatwe because of the situation and me ni document na wo ka no na mbom enuanum we mu nyina no edi adanse say I've been here all this while.
Okay. Way brings me to one very interesting scenario. Obi a year long stay application. Timer or they buy any timer will be draw so when you're 20 years. No? Unfortunately, the first year or two, I would be room or there will be adding a room. Indeed, we need sa entry. No? But odi 1 year, 1.5 years no, and or register GP. Lawyer, a crime person no between approve say odi this period and son or register GP. And now once starting counting the 20 years from time when you have evidence or
the 20 years start from the point of entry. Na nipa no can say because untumi nka say wo back room ha ban ya wo. I tell people say come on. Wo hanko ade a eyewo. What it means is say be a wo ba no na ye fra kwesi mensa. Wo bedu ye no at a point no wo se san wodin as say ye fra kodwomenu. But it doesn't mean say eyewo. Okay. Then you have to have evidence to support say what is san wodin at a point. Then actually say wo ba no wo be wure mu no ye fra wo say. Unfortunately be our passport no kra no why then ayira because 20 years a long time.
It's a long time.
And wait akotitena baby bebre. Because you were patching with people or lodging with people. In this house na kwaba there we lose a lot of your valuable records including your passport now with the buyer no. So you don't have your passport. But yes, I entered as nipa way as a court vacancy record so a ebe di adanse say. So
nipa way sabre no obi remusa.
Then but say ekoba say who started from the time I register GP no question is say at the end of the day you are counting 20 years.
You're so convinced when you're 20 no. But we need evidence of the first two.
What it means that is where people can attest to the fact say yes be omukra mu nyina na mu remu anasa mo buy no be so asa ni pa no so. Anasa mo nyina akra na no kwa sorry a pitamu a move it out of the beer na mo no call different place. And they can confirm say wo buy no they know say na wo ha. What you are saying is say yes me buy no at a point you know for familial and emotional and personal reasons ninti let's say idino esesa so idino esesa na interest anya me and this is my evidence of change of name. Then you able to confirm say yes we start Uber be 2001 but Uber no na unimpo how to even but be 2003 na unya GP into between 2001 and 2003 no gap na ewo mu no testimony fee be sorry and as a friends and na ebe support sa gap.
How strong would that testimony be?
You see, we have what we call corroborative testimony as evidence. And you independent evidence. And you want your wow deba. Now, wow deba no more often than not, no, a bit weaker.
I'm telling you, one I can dance
for. No, we dance no wow.
Right.
Now, corroborative ones, no, Peter said. Obia ka say Uber 2001. Bia Uber 2001 uko start school bi. Ema ya ma letter bi. Sa letter no actually say eyawa. That means na nipa no can say that wa ha no true. Because there is corroborative evidence somewhere. And now say GP letters e wo ho actually say Uber no register GP kra na ya review wo ho a na ye hwe wo. That means that independent evidence is also evidential say now we there. But aya na na say obi o na all those verifiable evidence no ya no onibi. But the first thing we need no one, I tell people say it is what it is. You work with what you have. Then those family and friends, church, na ebemuno will make a case for you. And what in still almost say winjin tomorrow, na ekopie court wa. Judge betie we nyina, no be say wo mra no say obi tena ha 20 years yem farmer no. Wa wo de kodu abai, and say nipa ya wo de kodu abai a wo be yi wo hwani. Wunni nyina so bi a ekre say na nipa kan
Enya no correct.
Nipa say Martin had 20 years. Wo see dey bi
So the burden of proof is on Home Office.
You have to give something to show say ni ha make no. And yes even though I am duty to provide evidence to support my claim no. Sisi ye tremanso. And it's also your duty to support your claim. Say na work no correct. Nti say empo say kobasa I can go to the Home Office and tell them say me pay me history wo efa me ho. I have a subject access report. Jimmy Bibia kire say me kura me wura ha that way. Bibia mpo ni ho kire say makọ na my den assign aba. That is what as I say omo den ediba. Nti say eyade a omo wo case so munim say wo buy na wo koya they will bring that evidence. Because they have to pin you down. But say Bibia ni was they will just leave it to see how you improve it.
Okay. Overall, so at the aba send me kind about money no obetimi akoso afre yen 0739920848 and I say obe send the text WhatsApp and I say voice note at the amayen ewo 0795042278 yen hwe yenua yi edia ode buy or say good evening everyone, please how am I able to certify of good conduct as a Ghanaian currently living in the UK as requested by my university?
Good conduct. Right. Normally with good conduct, a police report.
Okay.
Police clearance. In the police clearance, say nipa yo Ghanaian student who are says university no per se omu here be to confirm suitability. Maybe if you are a Ghanaian, so bet me the police certificate of clearance. If you police head of a quarters,
okay.
What are investing, and that's bet me aji ebi say what you cry a DBS clearance. Not that support.
Okay. Say nipa say no. Ofi memfanso ofi Ghana na eba na watch or ha and obetumi aye DBS no e dey a support na se mete hana sebe me ni bibia me na nsi bibia so a na se me ko se omonye clearance mama so omuni record be of me, how could I do that?
Na se wona nsi bibia so a nje okozuko akere.
Hey, like, even because is serious.
Yeah, but for somebody to be bold to say I'm applying to come to university, and I say, oh, student visa, and I say, oh, will leave to remain.
Okay.
And I say, oh, I'm to live here, there, confidently, there. Then you should be able to do the DBS.
Okay.
Without any doubt.
Okay.
And I want to believe, say, be an independent baby, say, how do I do it? They will tell you, so, go online and apply for it, or seek somebody, help from somebody. But anybody only passes in our work idea, and I would doubt how on your admission.
Okay. May well obi your line so 0739920848. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening.
What did I to say?
But I'm here pa na mo so.
Yami antom yenso ye ho ye pa. But lawyer wa intiwe.
Me no Ghana. O na wa ha wa yi ni. Yi no. O da application tu ama nana mo. But nana mo no. Eba woni yi ni so eja wa yo mo wa be 5 years ni. Me na ba no enya ni injustice yi. Yes year be next year be nya no. Obenya ni injustice no. Se fa ne ba am independent. Ti o na ba fi wonya strata na. we not statistics can I say especially because the business start already no absolute divorce absolute divorce meaning say oba umenya na industry na onya into the you know na say o must statistics do more underage it is below 21.
The question
it could be what baby.
The question is clear. But repeat the question on that slowly. Then you pick it up. Why?
The most Ghana, but I'm not bad.
Una naba ewa aha.
I'm not bad while you know.
Aha.
I can't know status.
Aka no enya ne settle status. Aha.
Aha. So me do na divorce na divorce na nya ko through awi a. In that case no ma depending on na I would depend.
Oh, just na no aka no enya ne settle status but divorce bi so na am ne kon nya sa.
Until none of them be given one. Aka na divorce na wi no na yi ni obi. Na bi onya ne settle status. Again en kwa no mo no fi Ghana mo menya. Which is below 21.
Na me pa cho nya bote na me has mete wase me ase a nipa oba no o depending on ne nana no air go through divorce. Is that what you are saying?
Divorce no go through.
Divorce no go through. Okay. Enti say oba be dru na divorce na go through a na ne nana no e divorced. And ono ede ne nana ne family dependent eba ono see a divorce na inti sa situation e be affect omo be mu no. Is that what you want to mean?
Sa omo dia no omo sa divorce na omo be di me they are below 21.
They are below 21.
Sa
inti o person wo visa say o megina ye partners mu dia hin obetimi agina na so na waje because aware na gu. Yes sir. That's it.
Na bar na no. Na bar na wali yi.
Okay.
Be na status. Bi na divorce na ko tuwe wi a. Na ke je no be.
Ne na bar no wenya ne settle status but or go through divorce. And a divorce na ya so no or kofa ne nana no mama. Wenya ya na wenya settle status no. Next year no wenya.
Next year obenya.
Ena divorce so ne nam ne kon ho nyesa. Nti omo eba through sa na yi a ne divorce ene nam ho no. So omo be drew na divorce na go through a omo dependents na omo free outside the bar no. Omo situation to say.
Okay. Now no business say nkwala be settled da na say bibisa e ka. E di kind no say akwala na 21 year application or the 6 months about no by application. Oh yeah, you say do you want to have the same status as your relative no or sponsor no dependent relative no. We can yes sir and then you dey ma wo. Until usually we say yes. Then se nipa no was settled obenya settled. Se nipa no was pre-settled ono so obenya pre-settled. Konia nipa no wo no
ano ne dey
ama wo.
Okay.
Then ya nwie bi say time a omo ho no why application kwa fa nkwala na nanum ya de aba under the on the ticket of say EU sponsor yi and nkwala no be pie mu wie no bi a ware gu ai de aba earlier on we talked about intervening factors a trigger retention of rights nti nkwala ya be wie na wo be your application no still an be say e be say relationship awo say our ngu ya nka wo dey sa marriage certificate na wo na ne step grandfather no wo no e dey baba meboa say we nti na ye dey baba but our jai so aba this time no your marriage certificate na we show and say we show divorce papers no divorce certificate na abemu no and then na ebe ye intervening fact point event in the say our jai then aba this our jai ba what is my situation mbe jai me masensen mu ana say mba to am so asif say original right. And yes, retention of right.
Okay.
And we know is one of those exceptional circumstances now. We hear evidence no to support say even though we is no montoa me so as if say e wo ho. Because I am a fault to say I don't know akwaba.
Okay. But what you say?
Na hon benya de omenya de
na no a omugina no ode omo ba no owo.
Tata no onya the certificate. Onya retention of right now.
Se fansa nkwala ya ba ende na echina omo ya application a then na ende ya ye can say na nano ewo.
Oh, process.
And ya se na me kai no ne owo no and then no a echina no so echina akoye settled there omo agina settled so. But say echina no omo ya na se ende ya omo ya application no say pre a obegina pre so. But what just here?
Yo, okay.
Now one na wo di bi ma.
Okay.
Okay, all right, Minia, yada sipi nyame inshallah. I mean, call your Muhammad El Amin, Amin. Or say, or the first 2.5 through Neba. Possible, so we move to the 5-year route. I'm no more with the Obano. Mpachawa wofo no so nyabotse na twa me kakra bi me ba na yentie lawyer response to sa text here what screen you see.
Enti na yenwen e kan say si ano or direct access to ne bayi. Cause ze on ma me no enti but me sure say oguso e hwe ne ba. Nti my me will have to confirm say papa guso e hwe ne ba. So the relationship is still established, contact is still established. No business say make me switch akọ 5 years su ana usually no aya nkofo a omokofa 10-year route no so no discretionary no ayede eye no aya na say case especially sebia nipa no nam 20-year rule so no do kwanya aya they are very careful switching them. But say the normal one say on akwalai wo ho ma me wo ho no obenya 2.5 VB there. Then omuni hobio he will make application to switch but switch ba has say we prove 5-year root conditions no sikasam bebem accommodation bebem bibia bebem to meet all the criteria afi na ye baby say then nature say you still in the life of akwalai. Parents will come in, the other parent will come in, then the school or GP will also come in to confirm sa position.
Okay. Yen call a line so na fi yen hwe yen yo so. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Pastor lawyer, how are you?
I been a bit more casafa refusal na the person before say o say
but you
the person before say any application they are no mut me review na any application be to say you would there maybe a why you settlement application na be a best submit people we up submit here you can be a division e be can ba some be refuse because more can refuse that mazamano no
yo we that say yenua a woman say application we are case work can by assessment I should say a factor say or the maw and na say a here say or the bamao obi o ma otumi meet all the criteria na suitability ko pie baby no mo gina eno so and the akase baby into the answer to your question is every application can be granted and every application can be refused. The word is can. So a assessment on may no determine say it will be granted or not.
Okay. You were in your back Bell Yankee. I'm saying what the DBS issue be or the question by my lawyer boss who said with me a DBS. I'll say I already have my DBS which was done here in the UK, but the university is still asking because I've been here for just 3 years.
So the university believes that Nipano they want about 5 years or even more. Depending on a course or quite all year. Santi, they want to go back to maybe I know or one to see say the life so ever at the same. And to just go to Nkra, no more call way police headquarters. So I'll bet me aqua say untumi nkwanswa ombe of course we no ukwa at the moment I'm not sure so mo bo nsano and so mo bo nsano so mo bo nsano dia esese ukọ na ukoye. But so mo bo nsano na ombe database search dia then it can be done and the certificate posted. And to find out says esese ukọ and so metumi aye na omode e postu abrewa. But because they want it from your country of origin, you have to do it.
Okay. Yeah, we so in the idea was say, lawyer, I've just got married to a lady with 2 children who are all blown under 10 years. Okay. How feasible is it to file an application and bring them here?
Then also. Or 2 children. Okay.
So I worry will be a or mommy you know, or money under 10 years, or me you know you're under 10 years. How feasible? So obey your application. No, they call any figure now.
The
stepchildren, yeah.
You near a woman say or yeah application yeah. Make sure say ne yere so ewo be near the war a kumha. No so ewo ebi. So they make this application no why then as support it.
Okay.
Parent or your biological parent So no sooner obedi enim so a ono so betumi di enim as step parent na wa front application because either way or ye nkwala no e papa until to me eye ema ne ye but also approve all the other things ye kan ho asem no so responsibility any insurmountable any compelling and exceptional family circumstances that will make refusal, exclusion of the children from the UK undesirable. In this way, because only yet biological father, the other father or only we have to show say only contact be out with Nkwalano, you bet me Nkwalano without any permission.
Okay. 07399208468. Also with me ascend with the platform no so or the text no and also comment no any question no better platform no so na ye na fe ye no ade amount and I say ofra lawyer and wo ebididi and come kai say later on bre kakra we anymore we'll be going to look at our quiz segment. Now, quiz segment, no, maybe so question be a yeah, so wide senior see at here. Earlier on, de sa and komoyi a buy. Now, lawyer ato ne bo mu ade emai was say employees are protected from discrimination in the workplace based on religious affiliation and philosophical beliefs. You are protected from religious discrimination in your workplace, and this means that you are protected whatever your religion or belief. You are protected whatever your employer's religion or belief. You are protected whether you are already working for your employer, and I said to say, and I think so you are still protected whether you are applying for a job, and I said to say, Raman Sethi, any Elements Personal Services 2019 case, and our day by Original Equality Act of 2020. Yeah, so 2010, 2019. Hey, then I'm making Equality Act of 2010. Mufa and Chami. Screen so na ayet niema bebre. Mami kola ino so na fe minkofa yenie ya ono so abemua oni yen eba betwetwe enkomo. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, boss.
Oh, lawyer, BWF there.
Nyame adom pacho wonso e.
Oh, nyame adom me chiamunia na eduma pramu here because topic na we discuss na very important way pa.
Yeah, it does.
Me pacho me when me person be sound is based on the refusal appeal when I think say yeah as Ghanaians normally say you push it for appeal because sometimes based on decision on mujina some the refusal and that it make sense. Now lawyer me issue ni say me application be now under EU extended family member now refuse me. Now, Nippon refuse someone for main reason, like, Omijina, we be also in refuse to say, in terms of to prove, say, be an enemy for room, almost say it wasn't enough into more refusing me, and I may call appeal. Now, appeal no some call no recently almost somebody about so may refuse to, but me pacho, me lawyer discuss here. I'm not sure, me say, or now, I should say, you between your call, which is administrative review to prove say be error be one we me pacho me person me be say administrative review no I don't know say just in case me or other supportive evidence be or her me to me the account one
yo me da se bebre enti yenwe ne obi san say so you dismiss wa appeal na wo call upper tribunal appealer with the new evidence be call ana the standard answer me no.
Okay.
Unless you go to the court to say on this occasion they should give me permission to bring new evidence.
Okay.
Because and yet fact na yakwa at this stage a law. So at the first year tribunal no yakwa assembly na ewie obia kasa na judge say na yaka nyina no ya share home office for assam ayede when to improve say wo uncle on no share that means there is no dependency. And I will say no, there's dependency. Now judge no make a mistake because if you crowd wanted the word or the meaning of dependency under the law or misinterpreting no science the judgment no so akoba on that basis. So if there is error of law na a court apart tribunal nya ho na wo kwa ma testimony and witness ni ade and as a new evidence no the old ones na yede call ye no eno na judge na be show ba na judge na be show pa no wo grounds so a wo gina so a wo dey appeal to the upper tribunal because we call appealer you have to say because of XYZ reasons the judge has made a mistake in law and because of some mistake no o make affect the decision or the bar out. Santi, omu shemu na omu consider the bill. Inti, the answer is no. You don't bring new evidence. Unless we feel certain evidence would have been available at the beginning, not into number for good reason. Then you tell the court to give you permission to provide or adduce this new evidence. Otherwise, no.
Okay. Now, lawyer, before I made the phone betters no, me pacho, me person me be say first application if there were witnesses letter any information via witness at the obi witnesses a draft letter say they were witness to say ebia na me name wo fa net no share me but me question be na me say at the courtroom one I believe so. We never argued on that based witness. Do you think that could also be one of the winter measure on fast on the refusal? Because we never argued on that. Even they never brought that into any question as well. Time on my observation. I mean, personally, say and also between my Europeana.
Sir, more unquestioned witnesses na sana woka.
Okay, witnesses, they were not present, but what they did was they drafted the letter, they ID name, address, both Efi, Ghana, and Ahania. But we know our court one. Whoever did home office or your observation, cross examination, when we see beside any question about Libya or disregard this but I feel like say even the person was trying to intimidate me and then they were trying to intimidate us, but we prevented all those but I feel say could have helped the case, but they never did any cross examination. Now maybe say cross examination when you say about the witness or any question about it.
All right, there's no number of questions that can be questioned during cross examination. It is a home office in the bar. Obet maybe so 1,000 questions. Obet maybe so just one question. Answer whatever man no. Say confirm me or join there. Then you will tell the judge say no further questions. Because we your pay we know. But say first one, second one, we know what obet was we be sabebre. hono in a bi obeka say wo say wo di sika koma wo nimpa yi na sika no kwa ekosi nimpa we so nimpa we na asem o de baa ne say sika no a o de ma wo de ma no eye bosia a o de ma wo a wo de kosi wo dan. So why are you now saying sika no was for dependency reason? Then about link it near all kind of want to read BBA and say similar to near work cannot dear. Or there wouldn't be any cross because cross examination say baby sack nipana or no questions. Now some witness no ambadia, then there will be no question to be put to our witness no. Into what dear na you be said no and then one uncle no ne dear no you be said no and one of within so conclude say no and a judge no but I can say a be a judge no can be contrary to the law dear and no man no make his pronouncement no dear then we say because the judge thought the law to be this instead of that there has been an error of interpreting the law. But what is here?
Yeah, that's right.
But the fact say microphone witness statement home office and could be some question and the chance of reading there's no question to ask. Right. But what dear no bisa no answer assume na no gina so conclude say there's no dependency.
Okay.
All right, Minia, that's Nyame Inshallah 07399208468. Your bako ewo platform no so as a granddad, can I bring my grandchildren in Ghana over to the UK?
It depends on the approach. So we have EU provision and immigration rule appendix FM provision. So appendix EU, appendix FM. Appendix EU we are EU EU member national ubetumi akofa wo nananom aba because wo nananom are part of wo family direct families na so we are British passport British near and appendix FM bibi anywhere just say kofa wo nananom ebra unless we adopt one in this case you need adoption certificate from court and that's an order from court. So those are the reasons. So the answer will not be yes or no, depend on baby and panel
or the favor. Okay. Bell Yankee, sorry. Thank you. But the Ghana High Commission in the UK help because I sent someone to Ghana Police Headquarters and they said I have to go to the Ghana High Commission. Unfortunately, I've been calling but no response. Yeshua said lawyer but I'll pass it over to the communications department of the Ghana High Commission. Na se bia omo lines no challenge bi wo na omo ahwe ede amai. The next one, Ernest Morrison Tabu.
But I think what we can also tell our brother to do is say so called Belgravia. Main office one some were different departments were into obeko
be an offer Highgate
be an offer visa session instead of the main embassy one.
Okay.
So that is because visa what the young certificate police report was into onko I think there's working hours or qua now or cause be a XYZ or mention department or beko no they are to winning. Then ometumi ayaboa no omaka che no ometumi a but to be on the phone there we can't guarantee when.
Okay. And Ernest, and also per number no 07399208468 07399208468 inti number no Chiwo so adenedia but if the marriage has lasted for 3 years then it will not affect your stay. Minim which one you are referring to, but thank you for your comment anyway. Thank you. Kate Muzutonye, good afternoon, lawyer. I want to apply for MN1 for a child. Is it paper form or online?
These days, you're online.
Okay.
Application in an until you go online and fill the form.
Okay. Another one, Chiwona Biu, is a norm due to the COVID and the Korean War, just to tell you it will take time or delay. Should in case there is a delay, do not be bothered. Anyway, thank you for your advice. You share next one. So Chiwo, thank you. Cosmos William Boateng, or a British national.
British American, British national, no say. Automatic.
Just adapt it and quite. Okay. Another one from here, understood. Thank you for your clear response. That's right. And until any idea about BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors from the office say, yeah, program and penny phone so away what touch answers because sometimes we can't pick up everything online. And penny for the answer but to lawyer no Emma Wonanti. Thank you for that as well. Excellent. Thank you very much. I was for I'm not even I'm talking why. Next one, we will voice note back when I'm another person on the phone. Let's do the phone one, then we'll come to pick up the voice note. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good evening, boss.
Good evening, sir.
Bachona apome.
Nyankopon edi acheme na mnimse mozo nyame di achemo so sa.
Adum eni humo bro. Bacho mayinti we.
Me pacho me na me testi me send a message what kind say me say ma.
Hello? Sorry about that. Pacho me only na sign efre ema me bi why. So also do message by me can but question now the buy and unfortunately we lost you on the line in Tibomodiana sign a free bill. But in the meantime, on my info voice note.
Hello, good evening. Me say nyamiadama program na mo yan bibia koso kama. Radio me ba so enumere ya enebone ya from Freddy Kofi Paku. Na asedana mdema lawyer Charles Asmah say nyamena no so ama oye menkrata ama me ama itimi edi nkonim ade ba ko me friend say okon official the way be shinu abom paye aye bibia kasi nyame beye ampanzo so no nyame so beye den ebeye na bibia beye wadi nkonim kra no san akon official ofro na akon official osan no di mpaibo asan hyase asan de awie ntiloya nyame hwa no adwuma pa wo ye nyame hwa pa ne bye bye.
Thank you very much, Brother Fred. BWF Senior Eunice, it's not just about the law, but we believe in the divine intervention. So, and Yama will be
Amen. Well, Mami, Chimasi George, how much do I pay for registering a child, and how easy or difficult to do it by yourself?
So the first question, that registration application fee is £1,012. £1,012 for the registration. How easy it is depends on your skill set, your experience, and your confidence. What will I say? I will say that if you are not sure about these factors that you have, then please see a lawyer so that you are guaranteed of
your
quality.
Okay. Antomam, thank you. Matewonka Waba, Nyamisha Pa, good evening, Kweku, Achami, Mr. Majo, so Antobam, good evening, BWF, Antobam, Echa, Funina, Ejo, so Ansona, me share Cosmos continues. Where is your studio base? The view is absolutely stunning. Looks like Canary Wharf. Don't worry, I'll give you the invitation. Cosmos, thank you very much. Lawyer, young line, no son, I mean, far back, Kunafi, Yamrame, young quiz, no, a better car. Hello.
Hello, I'm sorry, and lawyer, Pastor Michoria.
Yeah, Joseph, boss.
Me Pastor, no question about Madame Flako, Ghana.
Pastor, you too.
Me Pastor, not me, Mr. Man, I refuse to win a more common seminar or say, in case of ABR or your visiting visa. Now, say ABR, or my refusal, maybe 4 times and not 5 times. But now you're so that in now ABR, so in your sponsor. Now, almost with the some mana, I be affected now.
Your application be on a standalone, and the position is a case by case. Application is treated on its own merit. the fact say you refuse and run no interest and then also as say you refuse nti nya wo de be call and then no applications nya wo be ye no and then no and no mbehwe why nti se bibia e fa no kwan mu a normally no past experience no aya eboa to even get the sixth one right why
okay but that's it
Obia Joe, so apparently I'm saying and no be unfortunately our last call because Ebre TIA. Emmanuel Sechi, why late there but Wabaso, that's the most important thing, and I believe say Wapeke link no I share a day my I was saying for I mean so why didn't share? I mean share say the Mitchell, the lawyer Charles Tre, the lawyer Patrick Tre, the lawyer Eunice Tre, lawyer Richard Tre, any Uncle Ben Tre no utimi ede ebi etu trimu ana se ete say and inti we will be right back.